Hello, dear students, friends, and all. Today we will be learning how to work with maximum. Okay, so already I have the course table I have created. Select, star from course. So if I execute this query, this will give me all the data from the course table. So whatever data present within a course table. So if I give here select star from fees, it will give me only the fees data. Okay, this all fees data, this is the null fees. So if I use here NVL, I think you know NVL, not a value. If value is not present, it will consider as a 0. So instead of this, now if I use here just for your comparison, if I use this, okay, check here, this dash is considered as zeros, but only problem is here heading it gives as a NVL, so that we can remove with the help of fees again. Okay, so it gives you fees, and this fees is original fees, and this what we have done is the NVL. Right now NVL is important for us. So okay, so now this is this. So we have the fees data. Forget about this why this is a red line. I have used Grammarly, and because of Grammarly it is giving underline to the NVL and all. So NVL is important for the Oracle for the further notes. So I am adding this, and course is also important, but it is not adding. Okay, so no problem. So this is a fees data. Now what I want here, I want maximum fees from the course table. Okay, so this already we know, that is max fees from the course table, 8,000. And what is interesting for an interview point of view, that if I give here order by fees, if I run this now, check here. Okay, order by fees, it gives me ascending order. Now I want to work with maximum, so I am using here DESC. Okay, descending order, get the data in descending order. So now this gives me the data in the descending order. Now here 8,000 is repeating twice, 5,000 is repeating twice, 3,000 is repeating twice. If we go only max, it will give you 8,000, no problem, absolutely no fine, no problem, absolutely is fine. But interview asks you what is the second highest. So in that case, here if you check this, if you go with normal query, it will give you second highest as 8,000 only, because it is the second fees. Okay, so to avoid this, we have to use here distinct keyword. So it gives you distinct values from the table. So repetition value, it avoids the repetition, it cancels the repetition. Okay, now this is working fine. So if you want maximum value, then we can get 8,000. If we want second maximum, then we should get 5,000. Getting 8,000 is not a big deal. So if we give here max now, so you will getting this maximum fees, no problem. But we want second highest. Okay, so if I run this, okay, so remove this now bracket, because bracket is not needed now. Okay, so we want 5,000. Now how to get the 5,000? Student might get this 5,000 as so highest fees is 8,000. Remember, this highest fees is 8,000. So what we can do here is select all the fees. Okay, select all the fees from course table where fees is less than 8,000. Okay, so if I execute this query, it will give me all the fees which are less than 8,000. And then here, if I give this as the max, then from this record, it will give me the maximum fees, which is nothing but 5,000. Okay, but what happens if somebody inserts a new record with fees 10,000? In that case, your maximum fees will be 10,000. And every time we cannot change the query. Okay, so here, instead of using this, I will teach you now the easy method, how we can do this. So now select distinct, NVL, fees, 0. This already we have discussed. This gives alias name as a fees from the course order by fees descending order. Now the query which we have learned here is select star from the table name. Always we are giving table name. But now we can use select query instead of table name. So this is there in any RDBMS package. You go with SQL Server, you go with MySQL, everywhere this concept is there. Okay, but row number which I am using further, that might be not there. Okay, so that is not the case right now. So select star from, so instead of giving the table name, now I am writing a select query. And the data which is generated by this query, I am now taking into the temporary table. So I am giving TT as a temporary table name. You can give any name. I can give here temp also. This is not case sensitive. In Oracle, commands are not case sensitive, data is case sensitive. So this table name and all, these are not case sensitive. So if I execute this, now your Oracle creates a temporary table temp in which it takes this data. Okay, the data which is generated by this query, it takes this. Now here instead of star, now I will attach row num comma please. Whenever data is stored in a table, to each and every data, Oracle attaches two attributes on its own. One is row num and second is row ID. Row ID we will discuss, that is also important, row ID. If two records are identical, how to separate those records. Okay, so that, or how to identify a unique record and all from those two. So that at that time we will be using row ID, that we will be discussing in some other video. So today we are discussing with row num. To this each and every record, this is there in simple table also. If you check this, select row num comma cname comma fees from course. So if I execute this query also from the original course table, it has row num. To each and every record, it attaches the row num on its own. We have not given this, but it attaches on own. That row num we are using now. So now here row num it is giving, and this row num is going to play important role for getting maximum. If I want second highest, okay, so I will make here 3. If I make here 3, if I make here 1, if I make here 2, then it will give only first record. Row num is less than 2, it will give only first record. This is 1. Remember this also. Like question is like find out the maximum fees or whatever value, maximum data from this attribute without using max keyword. Then only this is the way to find out this. So row num is less than 2. We want second highest. So I will make here row num less than 3. If I run this now, check here 8,000 and 5,000. We are interested in 5,000. So from these two records, in these two records, this 8,000 is maximum and 5,000 is minimum. So now I am removing this row num because already we have knowledge of row num. So if I run this, check here 8,000 and 5,000. So whatever data generated by this query now, if I get the minimum, I will get the second highest. Fine. If I make here 4, so it will take first 3 records which are ordered in descending order, and from those 3, if I get the minimum, that will give me the third highest. Sorry, third highest. So like this we can get any value. Second highest, third highest, fourth highest, fifth highest, whatever it is. Okay, try this query. You have to try this queries, then only you will get it. While trying this, if you find any problem, you can send the error on this my number, or you can send me your query on patilsangram@hotmail.com, or it is 97644400326, or my college ID sangram.patil@Sanjay Ghodawat University.ac.in. I am working into Sanjay Ghodawat University as a BC MCA head, as well as in technology department. I am working as assistant professor. So if you have any problem while writing the query, if you generate some error and if you are unable to solve the error, WhatsApp me on 97644400326. I will give you the solution on that, or you can write me on my personal email ID patilsangram@hotmail.com or on my college ID sangram.patil@sanjaygodauniversity.ac.in. Thank you very much and all the best.